Welcome, everybody. Yeah, good suggestion for another time. The Yoga Nidra, maybe. Yeah. So welcome, everybody. We're going to start today as we always do. And today is the last official day of Navaratri. So we are still on goddess time, still on goddess energy. But we're going to start like we always do, finding your seat. So whatever that happens to look like. And finding your seat is not just the physical, how you place yourself on your cushion or on your furniture, but finding the seat for your meditation is how you begin to find the internal space of yourself, how you begin to settle in. So the entryway into meditation, all of the techniques that we use are entryways into a state of being, a state of awareness. You find your own entryway in. The seat becomes steady and start to become aware of your breath, aware of the quality of your breath. Again, awareness is simply noticing if the breath is moving fast or slow, if it seems like it's smooth or a little bit jagged. If it feels like there's any place where your breath is catching. And simply by noticing, the breath might begin to change. This is the most important part of meditation, your ability to simply notice. The entry in to the mind, the entry into your internal world is noticing what is there. And begin to just visualize as you are breathing the breath moving up and down the spine, inhaling, following the breath up the spine through the crown of the head, exhaling, following the breath down the spine, all the way down to the tail and beyond. And inhaling all the way up the spine, exhaling all the way down the spine. Feeling the rising energy of the inhale, the downward dissolving energy of the exhale. You're going to begin to breathe your breath with no pause. So you might notice that between the inhale and the exhale, there's a natural momentary pause that happens. You're simply going to dissolve that. So as the inhale rises to the top, it immediately falls into the exhale. As the exhale rides through the bottom of the breath, it immediately becomes the inhale. Like a waterfall of breath, continue. No pause between the inhale and the exhale. One smooth cycle of breath. Stay relaxed with the attempt to dissolve that space between the inhale and the exhale. If it seems to be eluding you, relax a little bit more. Tap into the natural flow of the breath and continue to circulate it. Inhale becoming exhale. Exhale becoming inhale until there's really no distinction. It's just the flow of breath. You're falling into that internal flow. So the breath is just circulating and circulating and circulating. The body is relaxed. Steady seat. Feeling the breath, one circular flow. No pause between the inhale and the exhale. Practicing a mind that is not tuned to separation. Uniting the flow of the mind with the flow of the breath. And then return your mind to the image of the breath inhaling, rising up the spine, exhaling, flowing down the spine. Inhaling, the breath rises up the spine through the crown of the head. Exhaling, the breath descends down the spine to the tailbone and beyond. We are in the energy of Saraswati. Saraswati is the breath, and she is the space of your mind. The mind's capacity to go beyond thinking is what she represents. She's the energy that knows. She doesn't think, she knows. Your breath has the capacity, the ability to carry you beyond your thinking. We learn to ride the breath the way Saraswati is said to ride the swan. The breath flowing upwards, the breath flowing downwards, and the breath that is in a constant cycle. No beginning, no end. And on your next exhale, allow the breath to go where it wants to go. Maybe letting the awareness settle low in the pelvis. Hands resting on the lap. If you would like to bring thumb and first finger together for Jnana Mudra, you're welcome to do that. Your mantra for the day is the Gayatri mantra. Gayatri, as a goddess, is considered a form of Saraswati or very similar to Saraswati. This is the energy that brings us to the illumined mind, the inspired mind. It begins with the 7 planes of existence. Letting the breath be easy. You can repeat mentally to yourself, Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Again, Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. One more time, Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam. Om Tat Savitor Varenyam, Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dior Yona Prachodayat. Om Tat Savitor Varenyam, Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dior Yona Prachodayat. Om Tat Savitor Varenyam, Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dior Yona Prachodayat. Breathing in the breath into the spaciousness of the mind. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitor Varenyam, Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dior Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Manaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitor Varenyam, Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dior Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitor Varenyam, Bargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dior Yona Prachodayat. There is your own personal sun that shines in the space of your mind. In the mind, we're often given the image of a vision of still water when the mind is at ease. So you can imagine that sun that's shining upon the water. And the light is reflected in all directions. And as deep as the mind goes, the warmth of that light, of that sun, touches the very, very depth. The 7 planes of existence. Your consciousness holds all of them. May the mind be full of effulgent light. The ability to transcend any one plane of existence. To continue to transcend beyond and beyond and beyond. Feel yourself as that effulgent light. No beginning and no end. Om Bor, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Mahaha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dior Yona Prachodayat. The mind is the place that gives birth to all forms of existence. Consciousness gives birth to all forms of existence. So the mind is the place where you have the ability to transcend time and place. The effulgent light shines upon the mind. And the mind remembers that it has the ability to transcend. Hold that effulgent light, that inner sun, for one more breath in your mind. And then release the image. Allow the energy of that light to remain. Don't send it away. Release the mudra, let the fingers come apart. Feel the palms of the hands simply open. And again, bring the awareness to the breath, rising up the spine on the inhale, flowing down the spine on the exhale. Rising up into that space that we call the heavens, Exhaling down into the space that is the earth, physical embodiment. You breathe between that space that is the knowledge of your soul, that is the experience of your body. And where those two come together is what you call you. Experience the knowledge of the soul combined with the experience, physical form of the body. And in between that rising inhale and that dissolving exhale, let your mind rest at the place of your heart. Or again, same source, there's a flame. Flame at the center of the heart. That is your own Jivatman, your own soul. Just observe. Don't give a shape to that flame. Let it appear to you. Don't give it a name or an experience. Just let it appear that there is a flame at your heart, a light at your heart. And that light is one that can never be extinguished. It shines as bright in darkness as it does in daylight. The effulgent light illuminates the mind. This flame enlivens and illuminates your whole embodied experience. So witness it, notice it. Then I would say to leave the attention of your mind on this place for the rest of the day, maybe even for the rest of your life. And bring your hands together in front of your heart, rub your palms, create some heat. Good. And then take the palms, cup the hands, place them over your eyes. Or for some reason that doesn't suit you, hands over the ears or even over the heart. But allow yourself to feel the heat of your own hands. And then bringing the hands back together, palm to palm. Dropping the chin towards your chest. Meditation is an entryway in to that inner space where that flame resides, the Jivatman resides. The breath is the link that gets us there. Mantra is the gift that gets us there. But that space inside, that flame is always burning. So there's never a moment that you are separate from this reality. We're only asking the mind to move back to noticing. It's what we call meditation. So gratitude for yourself for stepping into your internal space and noticing what is there. And you'll come back again. Sliding the thumbs up to the space between the eyebrows. Namaste, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Let the eyes float open as you are ready. You have to unmute yourselves to let me know how that went. It's a lot of breath, I know. Not too bad, right?
That was great. That was really good.
Nice.
Really good.
Very nice, very relaxing.
Good. Should be relaxing. If we come out of meditation and we're like